Hello there and welcome to the Bicycle Diaries. Going solely on the clear blue skies and the warm temperatures, you could very easily be forgiven for thinking that I'm still in Italy. But as you can see, I'm now riding on the left-hand side of the road. I'm back to riding my Trek, which is a bog standard non-electric road bike. And of course, we have the wind, so I must be in the UK. All in all, riding out in Tuscany was an absolutely incredible experience, one that I will never forget for as long as I live. The scenery was amazing, the weather was fantastic, the food was just first class, and of course the company in Tim and Calvin was just brilliant. Now I'm back in the UK, I can certainly feel that cycling here is very, very different. And yes, before Captain Buzzkill starts tapping away on his keyboard saying, "Oh yeah, but you're riding an e-bike," I'm talking about just riding on the flat here and in Italy. When I was doing that over there, I wasn't using the motor, so I was in effect just riding a bog standard road bike, exactly the same as I'm doing right now. So the only thing I can conclude is that yes, there might have been something with the position, or my guess is that it's just the wind. At the moment here riding, there's a really, really strong wind, and it just seems to always be roaring away in my ears when I'm riding on these local roads. So what, if anything, did my week out riding an e-bike in Tuscany teach me? Well, first of all, it taught me that e-bikes aren't the evil things that many people think they are. I'll be honest and say that before I went out there, I didn't really have anything against e-bikes, but now I can see it's not just for older people, people with disabilities, or people that just are lazy. That's just not the case. E-bikes are kind of for everybody. Basically what they do, they allow you to enjoy your cycling without all of the hard bits. Despite saying earlier that I thought it was a little harder riding here in the UK than in Italy, I also have to say that I've really noticed that I feel a lot fitter and a lot stronger since returning. In the 10 days or so since I've been home, I've ridden probably about 200 kilometers, and my breathing has been so much easier. The pedaling has been so much easier, and I just feel that my legs just feel a lot stronger than they have done. And for instance, my usual cadence is down, but the speeds have been up, generally speaking. Now, a couple of things are happening there, and for me the two obvious are that I've either lost weight or I have indeed gained fitness, or perhaps a combination of the two. And obviously riding a bike every day for 6 days is going to do that. And now, before Captain Buzzkill gets on there again and says, yeah, but you're riding an e-bike, you can't get fit riding an e-bike, I would say, well, yes, I was riding an e-bike, but for 70% of the time I was using it completely without a motor. So yeah, I was basically riding a regular bike. My main takeaways from riding over in Italy are that yes, my cardiovascular fitness isn't too bad, but there's always room for improvement. And my leg strength, although it's improved, again, there's far more room for improvement. So I'll be working on that over the autumn and the winter. So stay tuned to see how I do both of those things. So there we go, that's just a quick spin out recovery ride on the Southwark route for 27 kilometres in the Bank of Fitness. Let's go and have a look at the rest of the numbers for this week. This week I've ridden 132 kilometres. I've got 5 hours and 22 minutes of seat time, and I've climbed 1,015 metres, and that brings the year's total to 4,637 kilometres ridden. I've got 207 hours of seat time, and I've climbed 40,345 metres. And if we go over to Strava, we can see that on Monday my fitness score was 62, on Thursday it was 61, and then again on Friday it was also 61. But just for fun, let's go back and have a look at my fitness score out in Tuscany. And you can see that on the last day, which was when we rode 100 kilometres, my fitness score was 65. Now again, Captain Buzzkill is going to be tapping away on his keyboard saying something like, well, how can those fitness figures be accurate because you were riding an e-bike? Well, unfortunately, Captain, I think those figures are fairly accurate because Strava bases its fitness score on heart rate. So that's an empirical measurement of how hard I was working, regardless of whether I was using the motor or not. Unfortunately for me, now I'm back home, I'm subject to the vagaries of the UK weather, and the forecast for next week is not looking that good. But nevertheless, I still hope to go out and ride at least 100 kilometres or so. Over the last few months, I've had quite a few people email me asking me how they can buy one of the Jolly Good Velo cycling jerseys. Well, the good news is that they are back on sale again, along with a couple of other pieces such as bib shorts, long sleeve jerseys and a gilet. And the even better news is that you can buy them direct from the manufacturer's website, and delivery times worldwide are expected to be around 2 weeks. So I'll leave the link to that website in the description below this film. And finally, if you are enjoying the channel and you'd like to support it in some way, I'll also leave a link to my Patreon page, and you can go over there and there are a couple of ways in which you can do just that. Thanks for watching.